remember reaching out to my dad and being like, how about if I went to the University of Iowa? And he was like, I love Iowa.
I like to say I bleed black and gold, so there was nowhere else I wanted to go.
Growing up, I was always a Hawkeye.
I love the look of this campus.
I love the college town, love the atmosphere, the people here.
I think the most surprising thing about the University of Iowa to me was just the community.
The University of Iowa really brings everyone together.
It's really fascinating to see how many people have so many different passions in so many different directions.
Everyone here wants you to succeed, and there's so many resources that you don't even realize are available to you.
My first few classes, I was like nervous. You know, I've never done this before. I'm out here by myself. But like the teachers, the staff, the students that were in my class, they're also like really nice and understanding.
When you get a classroom full of people from a whole bunch of different backgrounds, you learn that there's a ton of different ways to approach a single problem.
I think the greatest sense of belonging that I found on campus was finding my passions and finding ways to pursue that.
I moved out here and I met some of the most incredible artists I've ever thought to have met in my life.
Woo! I feel like I did a lot, but I feel like maybe I could do more. You know, it just felt like opportunity after like opportunity. I want to thank my mom, my dad, I want to thank my little sister, I want to thank my advisor. Thank y'all all so much. Without y'all, I wouldn't be able to make it this far in my education and my career, and I love y'all all so much.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad and my sister for always accepting my abstract perspectives on the world and the way that I see my art.
The professors in the sport and rec management program, their insight has been huge to me professionally growing. There's some therapy dogs on campus that I really appreciated. Seeing some dogs, because I don't get to see my dogs that often.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad. They are so supportive of me, and just all the friends and community I've created in Iowa City. I truly couldn't have done it without any of them.
You may be seated. Welcome, everyone, and congratulations, College of Engineering graduates. As Dean of the College of Engineering, it is my pleasure to welcome you today. I will begin by introducing our platform officials. Barbara Wilson, University of Iowa President. Kim Blackwell, Professor and Chair of the Roy J. Carver Department of Biomedical Engineering. June Wang, Professor and Chair of Chemical and Biochemical Engineering. Paul Hanley, Associate Professor of Civil and Environmental Engineering. Gary Christensen, Professor and Chair of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Daniel McGehee, Professor of Industrial and Systems Engineering. Qinglong Lin, Professor and Chair of Mechanical Engineering. Student speaker, Luke Ryan. Megan Allen, College of Engineering Registrar. And the marshal who led graduates into the auditorium, Professor Nicole Groslin, Associate Dean for Academic Programs. It is now my pleasure to recognize the College of Engineering's Fall 2025 Baccalaureate class. Today represents a significant accomplishment in your academic careers. You have spent countless hours in labs and classrooms, collaborated with peers on projects, and participated in internships and co-ops that have positioned you for success beyond the university. As we celebrate your achievements, you are joined by family and friends, peers and mentors. Engineering students are dedicated and persistent. Long hours of studying, challenging workloads, complex projects, all of which you have accomplished through your perseverance with support from your personal networks. I would like to take a moment to thank everyone in this room who has helped position you for success and provided you with the resources needed to become successful engineers. Every day, I see the passion that your faculty mentors have for transforming lives, the dedication of our staff in supporting your success, and your entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to engineering excellence. Part of what makes this college so unique and so special is the community that we have built within it. You have been and always will be at the core of our community, and you can always call Iowa City and the College of Engineering home. There can be no doubt that our alumni graduate and go on to change the world. Your deep technical knowledge, combined with your ability to collaborate, work effectively on teams, and communicate with confidence, set you apart. An Iowa engineering degree sets a foundation for students to move into careers where they can become leaders in industry, academia, government, and nonprofits. I will use the example set by Kelly Ortberg, who is a mechanical engineering alum, when he recently took on the role as CEO of Boeing. Our business is in a difficult position, and it is hard to overstate the challenges we face together. We clearly have a lot of work to do in restoring trust. The power of the Boeing company is when we work together. This approach exemplifies key mindsets developed here. Lead with trust, face challenges with courage, embrace change with resilience, build bridges together. Take advantage of change, explore what seems like the impossible, and continue to make a difference in the world. The recognition you will receive here today represents your resilience as engineers. Iowa engineers make the world safer, more secure, and more accessible, and you will carry on that tradition. I am proud of all of you and know that you will represent our college and this university honorably and with distinction. No matter where life takes you, remember this: you will always be Hawkeyes, and we will always welcome you back to campus. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce today's student speaker, Luke Ryan. Luke is a senior biomedical engineering student from Mount Pleasant, Iowa. He currently works as a mechanic at Jeff's Bike and Ski, where he has spent the last 4 years developing different mechanical skills, as well as learning how to approach sales with customers of differing backgrounds. He had a co-op opportunity with Rooster Sports in Des Moines, where he learned how to design and manufacture components for industry leading equipment. He volunteers at Iowa City Bike Library to help teach bike maintenance and repair to members of the community, and served as a learning assistant for students in Principles of Chemistry. He was the vice president of the University of Iowa Triathlon Club and the treasurer and travel officer for the University of Iowa Cycling Club. In the future, Luke plans to work in the medical device space to help bring life-saving technology to market.
Thank you, Dean McKenna, for that introduction, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored to stand here in front of you all today. Firstly, I would like to offer my congratulations to everyone next to me who's receiving a diploma today. You did it. All of those late nights, early mornings, all of those assignments, you waited a little bit too long to start, but you still managed to get it in. That's all behind you now. So rest, relax, breathe, delete the icon app off of your phone. You never have to wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat because you forgot to post to a discussion again. So pause, enjoy this moment, and you've worked really, really hard for it. So for the rest of this day, and hopefully the rest of the year, try not to worry about what's next and the stress of starting a new life. Enjoy the time with friends and family, and accept the congratulations that you will receive with a full smile. Now, just because the learning here has stopped, unless you're continuing into academia, in which case I truly wish you the best, but just because our official education here has stopped, that does not mean the learning stops. That's what makes engineers engineers. We have the ability to look at a problem, break it down into manageable pieces, and learn the skills needed to execute all of those pieces. I feel as if most of us have had this ability most of our lives, but our time here at the university has really helped sharpen that skill set, teaching us how to learn and how to apply ourselves in ways that we didn't know we could. I was once told by a professor something along the lines of, an employer doesn't care that you can memorize equations, they care that you can learn. Our time here has taught us, more importantly than anything else, the skill of learning, and I think that is something more important than anything else on your resume. In addition to learning how to learn, we've been taught over these years how necessary hard work is to make your desired outcome happen. Some of my favorite professors have pounded sayings like, no free lunch, and no pain, no gain into my head. All of these things are just a different way to approach the idea that if you want something bad enough in life, you're going to have to work for it and make trade-offs. These lessons we shouldn't take for granted. And when we encounter problems with seemingly impossible solutions or hard outcomes, we should all remember that there is no free lunch. The University of Iowa is really unique in the opportunities that students are given here and able to find and work towards. Personally, I've taken classes that I didn't know I would love, and a wide range of course options that counted towards my degree. It was really fun. From being able to learn how to manufacture and machine with Engineering Machine Shop to finding any patent or resource under the sun with the Engineering Library, the opportunities and information available here was wonderful. Hopefully we all took a class, learned a new skill, and did something out of our comfort zone. Now, I know not every class is sunshine and rainbows, and anyone up here can name 2 or 3. But looking back on it, I think that these tough, really frustrating classes helped build our character and made us a bit more resilient when life doesn't quite go our way. It's a tough, but it's a necessary skill to carry with you to your next chapter. That being said, I truly believe that everyone in the College of Engineering, students or faculty, is willing to help to the fullest extent they can. I've had professors skip lunch to answer questions that I had before an exam, and I had another professor that was more excited to hear about a trip I took than anyone else in my friends and family. The University of Iowa is very special in the sense that it is a big university, but since we made the effort, we make memorable connections with students and professors alike. This structure can also be applied to your next step in life, at a job, for example. Hopefully, many of your coworkers are willing to help when asked, and that a little bit of effort can go a long, long way in making connections. These connections, like they have the past few years, will change us all. For example, I am a different person now standing in front of you here than I was 4.5 years ago when I started here. And I firmly believe that the people you surround yourself with reinforce the person that you become. It's like the popular saying, you are the average of your 5 closest friends. I'm really lucky that the university brought me some great friends. I've been, through my friends, professors, and other classmates, I've been shaped into a different person, a better person now. And I think we are all different people now than when we started. We will continue to change as our environments do. However, now there is one thing that will not change for the rest of our lives. We are officially Hawkeyes. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you.
Thank you for those excellent thoughts on your experience at Iowa. President Wilson will now confer the Bachelor of Science and Engineering degrees on our graduating students. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science and Engineering please rise? President Wilson, these candidates, having completed all of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science and Engineering, are recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Engineering for the conferring of this degree.
Thank you, Dean McKenna. On recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and by the authority vested in me by the Iowa Board of Regents, I confer on each of you the degree Bachelor of Science in Engineering as qualified and designated. Congratulations. There's that crowd. I knew you'd wake up sooner or later. Okay, you may be seated, please. I'm so honored to be part of this special ceremony. There are a lot of graduations this week, and when I get to come to engineering, I'm always excited. And I offer my heartiest congratulations to all the graduates at this very special moment in your lives. You know, a college education is always a team effort. And we know that you've been surrounded by a lot of support as you've worked through your degree. Families, friends, teachers, and mentors have all helped you to get to the point that you are today. So right now, graduates, I'm going to ask you to do something a little unusual. I want you to stand. I want you to find the people out in the audience who've helped you, and I'd like you to give them a big round of applause. Go ahead, please. All right, you can sit down now. As you move on to new pursuits, we thank you for working so diligently and, most of all, for choosing the University of Iowa for your education. As students, you've contributed significantly to our educational and scholarly excellence here, and you've contributed greatly to our local communities and perhaps beyond in generous public service and engagement in sharing your knowledge and your creativity with others. As new college graduates, you are on the forefront of change. That change is only going to accelerate, both in your professional arenas and in society at large. I know that the intellectual growth and professional skills that you've developed here at Iowa will help you to adapt to, actually to lead the change that we'll be facing. I look forward to seeing how you will contribute to all making a better future for this world. That's a tall order. All right, even though we are saying farewell, you of course will always be part of us, and your work will always reflect on this great university. So now as you go forward, I have 3 promises I'd like you to make. None of these involve grading, okay, and you don't have to write anything down, all right? First, wear your black and gold proudly, your Hawkeye colors everywhere you go. And if there's a tiger hawk on anything you're wearing, you will hear people all across this country and all across the world yell 2 words. And what will they be? Let's hear them loud. Go Hawks. Oh, we can do better than that, all right? What are they going to say to you? Go Hawks! Good. So number 1, wear your black and gold. Second, use the skills of listening and critical thinking and perspective taking that you've acquired here at Iowa to help make the world a better place. We need that more now than ever before. And third, please continue to support and advocate for the University of Iowa and indeed for higher education writ large. Once again, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for great success in the wonderful years ahead. You are now officially Hawkeye alums. Congratulations.
We now wish to individually recognize the recipients of engineering baccalaureate degrees. Megan Allen will introduce each degree candidate individually.
Good morning. Will the candidates for degrees in biomedical engineering please rise? The professor and Department Executive Officer, Kim Blackwell, will represent the biomedical engineering program. Emily Atkinson, graduating with distinction. Felicity Ellen Dorn. Sophia Lorley Espinoza. Brian Nguyen. Elizabeth Korsak. Faith Lynn Maui, with a minor in computer science, a minor in mathematics, with university honors and with distinction. John Pope. Chase Subshak Porter, with distinction. Luke Ryan, with university honors. Melania Rose Stapley, with a minor in computer science. We will now recognize the candidates for degrees in chemical engineering. Professor and Department Executive Officer June Wang will represent the chemical engineering program. Jackson Bjorn Cooley. Hallie Nicole Gates. Matthew Magnus Quistberg, minor in music and with distinction. Addison O'Grady, with a minor in mathematics and with distinction. And we will now recognize the candidates for degree in civil engineering and environmental engineering. Associate Professor Paul Hanley will represent the civil and environmental engineering programs. We will begin with the candidates for degrees in civil engineering. Luke Roy Althouse. Spencer Brown. Fernando Carrillo, with a minor in business administration and with highest distinction. Thomas Holsefeld. Idris Kisira, with a minor in art. Carson James Merton. David Edward Versace. And now we will recognize the environmental engineering graduates. Elise Ainsley McKee, with university honors and with highest distinction. Dylan Michael Seifert, with high distinction. Mia Smith. Kristen Stein, with a minor in business administration and with high distinction. And now we will recognize the graduates from Electrical Engineering and Computer Science and Engineering. Professor and Department Executive Officer Gary Christensen will represent both departments. We will begin with the candidates for the degree in Computer Science and Engineering. Nicholas William Marson, with a minor in mathematics. Stephen Vanny. James Whipple. Nicholas Wilcox. And now we will recognize the electrical engineering graduates. Sam Matthew Gorman, with a minor in mathematics. Andrew Joseph Closure, with a minor in mathematics. Joseph Montanak, with a minor in mathematics. Brett Okrasinski with a minor in mathematics. Brianna Villarreal. We will now recognize the candidates for degrees in industrial engineering, and Professor Daniel McGeehee will represent the industrial engineering program. Blake Allen Jones. Jin Suk Kim with a minor in statistics. El Siddiqui Mohammed. Mab Bakri Asman. And lastly, we will recognize the candidates for degree in mechanical engineering. Professor and Department Executive Officer Qinglong Lin will represent the mechanical engineering program. Julian Ernesto Alvarado. Raymond David Bronscombe with the University Honors and with highest distinction. Thomas Antonio Brubisca with a certificate in Artificial Intelligence Modeling and Simulation and Engineering. Joshua DiNardo. Chandler Frieden. Gregory Jean Gerst with a minor in mathematics and with highest distinction. Jonathan Ward Crook with a minor in French. Rachel Renee Loomis. Nola Merhammer with a minor in mathematics. Pasil Salih with a minor in computer science and a minor in mathematics. Soren Schmidt. Carrington Stillbauer with a minor in psychology, with university honors and with highest distinction. Rodney Wittich. First, I'd like to apologize if I made a mistake on anyone's name. I'm nervous, and so I practiced, but I might have messed up a little bit, so I apologize. Graduates, your journey has been marked by countless hours of study, innovation, and perseverance. On behalf of the College of Engineering staff and faculty, it has been an absolute joy to witness your growth, both as individuals and as future engineers. We have watched you tackle challenges head-on, embrace new ideas, and collaborate with your peers to achieve remarkable successes. As you move forward to your new heights and opportunities, always remember that you have a home here in the College of Engineering. No matter where your career takes you, you will always be part of our family. And here's to your bright future and amazing contributions you'll make in the world. Go out and make us proud. You're once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye, and go Hawks!
So President Wilson and I were commenting, we just love the cheers. So there was a little bit of a competition going on, and so let's all now together do that great cheer for all of these graduates. Woo! Come on. Love it, love it. And they just, oh, love you, David. Anyone else? Okay, so they deserve it. They deserve all of the congratulations. They have worked so hard. We're so proud of all of you. So graduates, please turn your tassels to the left side of your caps. You are now officially alumni of the College of Engineering. Finally, I want to say, as engineers, you are equipped to make essential contributions to this nation and the world. You have a responsibility to bring your talents, understanding, and expertise to bear on the problems facing the world. I hope you will be guided by the highest of ethical standards with great respect for our environment and a genuine commitment to human values. We wish you the greatest of success in your future career. Okay, are we ready? All right, thank you all.